We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Real quick.
Jackson looking to throw right away. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Ravens first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And from the 34, here's second and 4. Play action. It's Jackson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. We look at this Browns defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. 4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th for now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. Here's Jackson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff from Mitchell running left. A beautiful fake. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Panthers Warriors.
Now Sanders. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
The backfield empties out. It's 3rd and 7. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. He returns that punt 73 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Browns, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The
ready?
Browns drive about to get started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of
19,
24 yards. That's good.
Trap 60, trap 60.
First down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Sanders to throw. And a Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Sanders. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Another run with Mitchell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards there. A big one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll dump this off to Scatteroo. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Jackson now off the bootleg. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here we go. 79, Viking, 8-6. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 3rd and
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation in a fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
First down, here's Scatterboo.
They find some open field here. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, up and good. And a round is on here in this first half.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 cards. 60 Eagles. 60.
To throw is Sanders.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Travis Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Over the middle, that's to Fannin, his tight end.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Hold it ready.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They go play action with Jackson. Now a run, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
70 Lions. Ready,
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10.
Shut up. 60 Bison, 70 Timberwolves.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sanders. Out quickly to Judy. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you.
Touchdown, Browns! Jamari Thrash, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to at least get one score back. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Hey, middle. Tonight.
On the handoff, this is Scatterbrain.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
19 tight.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Now he's got it. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Second and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. 5th sack of the season. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for it.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1.
Ready. Warrior 70 Timber.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage and turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Jackson. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll take it into the end zone for